Okay, here we are back in League of Legends. There's been a pretty massive role swap. Bot is going mid, mid is going top, I'm going AD carry. So with a Blitz, I'm thinking I may want to do Kalista. It's been too long since I played Lucian, I really don't trust my skills there. Generally with Blitz you want someone aggressive, and since Twitch is banned out, like he's the one that can actually, the hyper carry who can work well with him early. Although I'm not sold on the Riven. Now I don't know if I can turn Blitz into a ball delivery system with Kalista or not. I don't know if the ball goes away when I ult him. Xayah mid, maybe?
Death to all betrayers.
So I think Severe is actually the only AD carry who can get away from Vayne until you get close enough to hop or blink over a wall as one of the other guys. So Aatrox jungle, Morg top, Xayah mid, Vayne Alistar bot. Since I don't have sustain support, I want to go into Vampirism. Gonna put 1 point over here because if I last it with E, it will refund the mana cost and I shouldn't be as pressed for mana. Vayne jungle. Okay. Not gonna think anything further on that, just moving forward. I don't know why AD carries are being played more and more in the jungle these days. I mean, Kindred was nice for a first experiment, Graves was a bit of an anomaly, and Ez is the result of tons and tons of nerfs. Vayne, I'm not so sure about. So the one thing we have to watch out for with the Blitz pulls is if Alistar tries to knock one of us away. And the top and the support are, and the jungle are all pre-made. So for bot lane, once I hit level 6, they can only go for me, because if they go on Blitz, I'm just going to ult him away. Didn't really think this would be that good a pick for that reason, but it may help. So I actually don't know how my W is going to interact with Relic Shield. Going for the blade because I can last hit with the E, as I said. Blitz catch. So I don't know if they want to try to invade. That's the one downside of starting Kalista here.
We have heard. Our task is done.
And I'll go over how she works. Your passive is Martial Poise. Whenever you do a movement, you do some sort of attack command, either Q or auto attack, you get to move.
seconds.
I don't know which way he wants to go. They swapped at the last second. Over here, Riven. Oh well. So that's like a 15-second cooldown.
We are vengeance. Minions have spawned.
Still says it does Grievous Wounds, so he can fall back on that, even though I thought they were supposed to take that off. It's possible they didn't update the tooltips, because Xin has been reworked and it's not actually listed anywhere in-game. If you actually look at his skill set, it says the old stuff. It's patch day, by the way. So I'm going to go ahead and give her an E.
We never rest.
And it will be up.
They
So she got all three also. And since Blitz has coin, we may as well just play a little passive. Well, that sucked. The whole level 1 thing is not good, because if I have my W at least, then we can get a little bit of extra burst. Like right now is when he'd want to go on her. Well, that sucked.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. We remain true to our purpose.
So that mark that appears over them, Blitz can proc that by auto-attacking, which will deal a burst of damage.
Traitors! Retribution.
So the way he's moving has me a little concerned, and I don't really want to send out a sentinel just yet.
enemy. Kalista.
Yes, that was our name. Accept no contrition.
Crap. So we need to duck in here to break aggro.
Know our pain. No,
An ally has been slain.
we shall use their dreams.
And I need to get out of here.
We must
Because they're coming back, and they're not happy. So I want to go for Bloody the Room King. That gives me attack speed and lifesteal.
We are set in motion.
And by gaining boots, this upgrades your passive. Your auto attacks only deal 90% normal damage, by the way, so you need to really stack up the rend in order to kill something. So the initial shot does 100, and then it will... How much does each subsequent one do? I don't know.
We began as one. Know your fall. Our hatred burns cold. Nothing is more heinous than show your trust.
So we see Vayne here with my Sentinel.
You will never suffer enough.
Damn, couldn't reach him.
Is a weapon.
At this point, I really wouldn't even mind if he pulled Ali, but...
What is
Now, right now, I will mind. Damn. So overall, I'm not too worried about taking damage from her because I'm just gonna heal this up with my lifesteal.
Enemy has been slain. Slain. Double kill. Enemy killing spree.
retribution approach?
Okay, I was thinking we might go for Dragon, but I guess not. Doesn't really matter though. I'm gonna put points into this so I get the extra burst damage. And I'm gonna pick up another dagger for ultimately my boots.
Nothing shall turn
I might actually be better off getting tier 2 boots right now, just because that will further increase the martial poise. But the nice thing about the Q is it has a 1-to-1 AD ratio, so if you actually do want to play like an AD heavier Kalista, I'm not entirely sure why, because of her passive, you can do this. I guess this might help if you're doing like a lethality build or something, but I don't recommend it. Aatrox is trolling, I'm guessing, or something.
Ally has been slain.
And the way she's playing, she has to have the BF sword.
Your turret has been
All things have
So first blood tower goes to Morg.
enemy rampage.
Getting concerned about Renekton. Trading top to that guy may not have been a wise choice at this rate.
promises must be kept. Dragon down.
Killing spree. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
You are condemned. Your death has been once he was a noble king until grief overcame his reason. What is dark?
So unfortunately I missed a little bit of CS here because I had to argue with Ori. And that's why Kalista is so freaking annoying. They go all in on Blitz and then I just ult them away. To make things worse, I go ahead and take their life after the fact.
Enemy killing spree.
I must remember. You will never.
I'm dead here. I'm gonna gamble here that I can heal up with my lifesteal and my red buff.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
We must attend to other matters.
Damn it.
Shut down.
Okay, there's a little bit of good news. Thing is, Xayah has the double buffs right now, so she's going to be a bit of a problem unless Blitz can actually land that lucky pull. Next dragon's another Infernal. Hopefully we can get that one. Problem is, we're effectively down in mid lane, I'd argue. Ori isn't really that good. She's at 5-3 right now, but that's just due to recent plays.
We can be
So Xayah has her Essence Reaver as well as just an extra BF sword.
Killing spree.
Ooh, that just got him killed.
Ally has been slain. Rampage.
accept no entry. Know our pain.
Yeah, if they want to do that, more power to them. I can solo dragon.
An enemy has been slain.
The thing I do have to worry about though is if Vayne shows up, which now that Morg's down here I can't.
We had
I tried. We needed to focus her down. Looks like we may get the dragon yet, though.
Has been slain.
So the only one up is the Aatrox in the top lane. Should be ours. So right here I need to get an Infinity Edge so I can actually start to hurt more. This will also help too, because it will just deal 10% bonus magic damage. That could pop the Black Shield in the future.
Kalista, your team has destroyed a turret.
I have no grievance with Blitz. Mine is purely with Ori. Ah, crap. Okay, there we go. So I would have preferred if I lived, but I'll take it still. Next dragon's water. That'll be helpful for Ori, I guess. Myself to a certain degree, even though I'm kind of getting burst down. Major problem there was just the mega fed Aatrox was able to jump on me, and that's more of a Renekton problem than anything. So I'm actually going to go... I don't know where I need to go right now. I do need to keep farming, though.
We never rest. You have earned your fate.
Didn't think they'd actually land that, I'm afraid.
Dominating.
None can evade. We have
If they're not collapsing, I'm just walking.
nothing shall turn us from our speech. Trust is a weapon.
So I don't know what she was doing there. I can burst her just as easily as she can burst me. I guess she thought her Duskblade would help her?
Know our pain. No. Traitors. Back to back we stood.
Yeah, you can't interrupt his Dark Flight anymore, I should point out.
We began
That's another recent change.
An enemy has been slain.
So I don't know when the killing point is exactly. 1700.
All things have
Oh, damn. Seriously? Anyway, I can go back and get my Infinity Edge now. So I'm gonna ditch this for an Executioner's, so we don't have to worry about Aatrox as much.
Kalista. Yes, that was our name. Retribution. Our hatred burns hot.
Grab. Hey, Ori, why are you staying back there? So unfortunately, this death is a result of his split push. If he can get this, it's not as bad, but it's still not really ideal because it took 3 of us to... we went 3 for 3, but as far ahead as we are, it shouldn't be that close. I'm wondering if I should get a GA.
We are called elsewhere.
Worst come to worst, I can turn that into a Randuin's Omen or something so I can possibly escape a gank.
Nothing shall turn us from our path. We remain true to our purpose.
No one ever got that one by the red buff yet.
No raw fire.
He just died. So I need to remember this Blitz build because it is tanky as hell. I'm starting to think this group thinks peel is a German word or something. Next dragon is wind? No, earth. That really won't help because at this point they only have 2 towers left. It'd help with Baron, I guess. Yeah, that'd really be it. Yeah, my CS has fallen off just because the jungler has decided to farm lanes, so I can't insta-burst everything like Ori can with QW or Renekton with his Slice and Dice, his Call the Meek, I think? His Q, whatever it's called, and then the Hydra proc. This will help them immensely though, because it'll give them a bit of a way back into the game. Surprise.
We shall finish the dreamers. Trust is a weapon.
An enemy has been slain.
I must remember.
An inhibitor. Ally has been slain. Shut down.
I'm just walking. That's not a fight we can win.
Enemy triple kill. Enemy quadra kill.
No, we shall.
Thing is, with double supers, we may still get their base to go down, but I'm just going to regroup with the team.
One thought drives us.
I imagine right now Ori is typing in chat, Kalista, why are you in base with full HP? I'm going to go ahead and take red buff because I should be able to proc it.
Trust is a weapon.
With my hurricane, that is. Did not know that was an interaction.
Know our pain. Know our
So we could do Baron. We could do a few different things.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Failed.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Yep.
We can be ended. No more death. The wounds of betrayal never heal.
Okay, they're going back. I'm not entirely sure why. I'll take this. So I don't have enough for an elixir, it's 500, but I'm effectively at full build.
What is started will be finished.
She's at level 18 now. Hopefully you can see why Shirelius is busted, if nothing else. So, who went man mode here? Might have been Riven and Blitz. We're gonna throw away the game at this rate.
Our hatred burns cold. We are all
Need that for the Aatrox burst.
Yes, that was our name. The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
So the one to focus is now Vayne. She actually got so many kills she's back in. She's effectively full build.
we began as one.
Pull her, knock her up, do something, man.
An ally has been slain.
We trusted.
So that's the gemstone ward skin, I think.
We go where we are led. Our task is unending.
So the whole issue right now is my team needs to decide, are we going to win or throw? Because we have to group. We are not going to be able to storm their base, and they are just getting free farm from all these super minions barreling in.
One thought drives us.
Or they can walk into me, one at a time. That works too. That was them deciding to throw. So yeah, all of Alistar's defenses don't really mean much when you're getting the Elder Dragon stacks. already said GG, so I gotta dance on their base so they know who the boss is, and this was a rough game. Should have won it much, much earlier, but yeah. Let's give this to Blitz, because he was really solid. I wouldn't mind playing with the guy in the future. And like I said, this wasn't an S just because it went too long, I died too many times, too little peel, but it's kind of sad that 1910 is actually good stats for an Ori. So I actually did outdamage Riven. Ori had the most in the end. You can see their entire team was Vayne just because my team kept suiciding into her. Renekton was never a thing because he just fed off early game. Made the Aatrox into a bit of a monster, and as long as he kept diving me, it could have cost us the game. So I don't think I got to say it, but the Mortal Reminder was necessary to just cut into his sustain so that if he tries to jump into me, the sustain he gets from Rod of Ages and the Gunblade will not help him. And yeah, really, really rough game. Anyway, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.